Let's dive right into this explainer and tackle the biggest question on the internet today. How can an absolute beginner actually use Claude AI to generate real income without needing a computer science degree? Look, we're living in a moment where the barrier to creating digital value has basically vanished overnight. You don't need to be a seasoned software engineer, and you definitely don't need decades of marketing experience. You just need to know how to direct the right AI tools. So today we're going to break down exactly how you can use Claude to start generating income, keeping things super simple for absolute beginners.
Here's our roadmap. First, we'll look at the overall AI income opportunity. 2, creating content that sells. 3, automating boring business tasks. 4, building and selling tools. And finally, some crucial legal rules you need to remember.
All right, part 1, the AI income opportunity, or shifting from selling your time to building systems.
Think about what a 20 to 50 times speed multiplier actually means for a second. In the past, building a digital project meant you needed a whole crew, a front-end developer to make it look pretty, a back-end coder to make it work, maybe a database expert. Today, Claude is your entire specialized team. People transitioning to Claude Code are finding that the old myth of the 10x engineer is actually kind of conservative now. During the initial build phase of a project, you're literally looking at a 20 to 50 times multiplier. What used to take a coordinated team several weeks can now be knocked out by you, flying solo, in just a few days. You've got unprecedented leverage right at your fingertips.
I absolutely love this quote because it changes everything about how we approach work. The goal here is to stop trading your hours for dollars. Instead, we want to use Claude to build digital vending machines. Think about a physical vending machine. You build it, you stock it up once, and then it just sits there, giving people what they want and collecting cash for you 24/7. Imagine an automated tool that formats messy tax spreadsheets for accountants. You build it once with Claude, and suddenly 30 different accounting firms are paying a monthly subscription to use it while you sleep. That's a vending machine. Whether it's a simple app, an automated workflow, or a content site, the ultimate goal is building autonomous income streams.
Moving on to part 2, creating content that sells. Let's call this the writer and marketer path. Now, if you want to sell copywriting or content services, you have to understand the difference in AI personalities. ChatGPT, well, it tends to lean way too hard into sales hike. It loves words like revolutionary or game-changing. Those are massive red flags to a reader. Obvious AI tells that instantly kill trust. Claude, on the other hand, is incredibly disciplined. It flawlessly captures specific brand voices and actually resists the urge to make up fake stats just to sound smart. It writes like a calm, seasoned human expert. And that's exactly what allows you to offer freelance copywriting services that actually command premium rates. You can basically build a full media vending machine without writing a single word from scratch. You take Claude's natural writing skills and pair them with an AI research tool like GenSpark to whip up clean, professional affiliate marketing websites. Why target niches like kitchen gadgets or fitness gear? Because people there are actively looking to spend money. Then you have Claude generate super engaging visual concepts for Pinterest, because Pinterest is an absolute powerhouse for driving free targeted traffic. Cap it all off by having Claude write automated email newsletters, so those buyers keep coming back month after month.
Let's pivot to part 3, automating boring business tasks, which we'll call the automator path.
Every single small business out there is drowning in unsexy, boring back office work. And honestly, that is your goldmine. You can hop onto freelance platforms like Contra and use Claude to build rapid-fire automations for these exact headaches. We're talking about building systems that grab messy HVAC repair requests and instantly schedule them into a neat Google Calendar. Or maybe a workflow that reads, summarizes, and sorts a frantic manager's inbox into labeled folders before they even wake up. No, it's not flashy, but solving these incredibly annoying problems lets you easily charge local businesses $500 to $2,000 a month on retainer.
Think of this strategy as building a robot employee org chart. You're the CEO, and instead of dealing with human hires, you're deploying specialized AI agents. One agent is your customer support lead, using the company's policy docs to flawlessly answer 80% of customer questions. Another agent acts as your research department, summarizing industry news and dropping a quick digest into a team Discord. The secret sauce here is that you aren't just selling a one-off tool, you're pitching a business owner an entire, highly efficient automated department.
All right, part 4, building and selling tools. This is the builder path for all you non-engineers.
Just look at the math here. It's absolutely wild how much financial leverage Claude Code gives a beginner. Processes that literally took professional developers weeks now take days. Take scaffolding, setting up the basic folders for an app. That goes from 4 hours of tedious typing down to 5 minutes. Data modeling, figuring out how user info is stored, drops from 2 agonizing days to 15 minutes. It means you can literally chat with Claude in plain English and build a fully functional reservation system for a client over a single weekend.
So, here is your concrete roadmap to creating a software vending machine. First, find a real-world pain point, like a local bakery drowning in manual Excel sheets. Second, use Claude to build a clean app to fix it. Third, list your services on platforms like Crowdworks or Coconella at a competitive rate just to bag those early 5-star reviews. Fourth, and this is a huge pro tip, have Claude write the actual sales proposals for you so you sound incredibly polished. Finally, deliver the tool and tack on a monthly maintenance fee for that sweet recurring revenue.
Now, if you don't know how to code, you might be terrified of accidentally giving a paying client a broken app. That's exactly where Claude Code's commands become your absolute superpower. If you just type build an app, it might lose focus halfway through. But if you use the /goal command, you're giving it strict, non-negotiable criteria, and it works autonomously until it hits that finish line. Then you run /code review. Claude will meticulously hunt down its own bugs or logic errors and fix them before you ever hand the product over.
Finally, Part 5, legal rules to remember so we can build safely and responsibly.
Okay, we need to talk about the fine print. The rules of authorship are literally shifting right now. Copyright laws are struggling to figure out who actually owns AI-generated content. Is it you? Is it Anthropic? Because this is a massive legal gray area. You have got to be completely transparent with your clients about the tools you're using. You can't just pass it off as 100% manual labor. Plus, always double-check the commercial licensing on any fonts, images, or code libraries that Claude might pull in automatically.
You've also got to think about liability. Make this real in your head. If Claude writes a clever marketing slogan that accidentally rips off a trademark, or an automation tool glitches and causes a data breach, you are the one responsible, not the AI. Always, always define your guarantees in writing. Don't promise a client that an AI tool will work flawlessly on every device forever without maintenance. Set clear boundaries to protect yourself.
And that brings us to your ultimate safety net, human review. AI is nothing short of miraculous at handling the massive flood of basic repetitive work, but a human must always be in the loop for the complex edge cases and the final polish. Even giant tech companies that tried to fully automate customer support realized they desperately needed human oversight. Your job isn't doing the manual labor anymore. Your job is to be the critical eye. You're the director, and the AI is your highly capable cast. So, we've walked through the writer, the automator, and the builder paths. That massive technical barrier that held people back for the last 30 years, it's completely gone. The tools to build a highly profitable system are literally waiting at your fingertips, just waiting for your instructions. The only question left isn't if you can do it, but what you're going to build with this unbelievable leverage. So tell me, which AI vending machine are you going to launch tonight?